Hello friends, Swapnil here. In this video I am going to show you how you can access your virtual machine which we have deployed onto Azure from terminal window. So let's get into it. First what you need to do is just guys open up your portal for azure.com, click on this your virtual machine, okay, and if you have stopped your virtual machine, what you need to do is you need to click on start. Okay, I have already started my virtual machine. After you started your virtual machine, after a couple of seconds or after a minute or so, you will get a public IP address. Use this public IP address and log into your this dashboard. Okay, actually we don't need this dashboard for accessing terminal window, but I'm just giving you an idea about it. Okay, so to access this virtual machine for terminal window, what you need to do is you need to need your username which we have entered while creating the this virtual machine. Okay, so if you don't remember your virtual username, what you need to do is click on this IP address and you will get a associated to. Okay, not sure. Okay, associated to. Just remember guys, this 590 is added by them. Okay, the my user name was eduli, sorry, demo eduli. Let me see if I can get a configuration, and in configuration I might no, I am properties. No guys, I am not getting exact username which I have entered. So make sure you remember your username, and you can get your username from here also. Okay, so now what you need to do is just go into your terminal. Okay, type ssh space your username. My username was demo idly @ okay, after typing username type your password, sorry, IP address. After that type your complete IP address and hit enter. Okay, so it will ask for your password for this particular virtual machine while which we have entered while creating this virtual machine on the window which we entered our username also. Okay, and guys, if you are running this command for the first time, it will ask for a yes or no permission. Okay, so just type yes. What it will be doing is every time whenever you enter this command, it will be like verifying your machine. Okay, so just type yes and don't worry about it. Now after that it will ask for password. Just enter the password which you have set while creation of your virtual machine. Okay, as soon as you can see guys, when I type a password, it was not printing any stars or something. Okay, don't worry about it. The stars and all those things will be not printed while you are typing your password. So just type complete password and hit enter, and as you can see guys, I have entered my virtual machine. Okay guys, so from this virtual machine what we can do is guys, access different things. Like I've previous video I've shown you how you can access a pic from this window or HDFS file or a Hive from this window. Okay, same things we can do in this terminal also. I'm just giving you a little idea about it. All the whole things, how you can access HDFS, pig, Hive, all the tutorials will be covered in separate playlist. I will be creating a separate playlist for HDFS, for pig and Hive. Okay, and MapReduce and Spark also will be there. So just stay tuned for all those videos. So first of all, I'm giving you a basic command for HDFS, how you can see the list of our files. Okay, just first of all, let me get into HDFS files by clicking on this tab, and as you can see guys, all these files are listed over here. Can we access all these files from this terminal? Yes, we can access that. For that, what you need to do is you need to type Hadoop space fs minus ls and slash. Okay, so what it is going to do, it is going to list all the files which is present inside our HDFS. As you can see guys, the list is over here, and as you can see guys, by typing this link you are getting all the folders which is present over here. In the same way guys, you can go into a different folder also. Like in the demo, if I need to access particular files inside a demo, what you need to do is slash give a folder name. And if you need to clear your window, which I have done just right now, press Ctrl L. Okay, if I hit enter over here, and as you can see guys, it is only having a data folder. So let me get into data, and you will get all the files which is all the folders which is listed over here. Okay, as you can see guys, we are getting all these files. So in the same way guys, I've given you a single command which from which you can access your HDFS. In the same way guys, if you need to access your pig interactive shell, what you need to do is you need to just type a pig and hit enter. What it is going to do, it is going to launch your pig interactive shell. Okay, from on this shell you can write different pig commands. Okay, I'm not going to cover that right now. Okay, in this video we'll be covering in next video. And to exit from this shell, what you need to do is Control D. Okay, as soon as you hit Control D, what it is going to do, it is going to exit from that particular interactive shell. In the same way, you can type Hive and it will go, you will go into a Hive shell. And guys, we are using HDB 2.4, so we are getting Spark also. If we are learning Spark, you can access Spark shell also from here. Just type Spark dash shell and it will launch your Spark shell also. If we are and this shell will be for Scala, and if you are using PySpark, what you need to do is you need to just type PySpark. Don't need to type dash shell, just type PySpark and hit enter. You will get into this particular PySpark shell. Okay, I am going to exit. Every time if you need to exit, just type Control D. Sorry, hit Control D button and you will be exiting from that particular shell. Okay. So these are the basic things. You can access your shell from terminal, and to exit from this complete virtual machine, what you need to do is you need to just type exit. And as you can see guys, I am logged out and connection for that particular IP has been closed. Okay, and if you need to access that particular virtual machine again, if you are running in background, okay, I am running this right now. Okay, and if I stop and restart it, then again the IP address, if IP address changes, then you need to enter that new IP address. Okay, right now my IP address is same, and if we need to access that particular shell again, I'm going to hit enter over here. Okay, it is every time it is going to ask for my password. Just enter that password and I'm going to get into my shell again. I'm going to exit right now again. So I hope guys you have understand how you can access your this virtual machine from terminal window if you are using Linux or a Mac. And guys, if you are getting some problem like SSH problem, just Google it, how to install a SSH. If you, I don't think so. I think in every Linux system SSH comes pre-installed, so I don't think so you will getting into any error. If you are still getting any error, just comment into below section. If you are watching this video onto YouTube, okay, if you are watching on the Edily platform, just comment out there. Okay, so I hope you have understand how you can access your Azure HDP from terminal, and stay tuned for all the videos regarding big data, Hadoop, Spark, PySpark, Pig, Hive. All these videos will be coming in very short amount of time. So stay tuned for those videos, guys. And if you are using Windows system and you want to know how you can do all these things onto Windows operating system, I will be covering all these same things in next video. So watch that video also. So I hope to see you in my next video, guys. Till then, bye guys.